Alrighty, really excited about this 2020 Ford Transit Connect. Looking really nice. Brand new vehicle that we're going to be turning into a mini camper van. So let's pull it into the garage and take a closer look inside and talk about the layout.
Look at this beautiful blank canvas that we are working with. We are just going to go over the general layout of what we are going to build in this van. So over here is going to be the kitchen, and on this side will be the sink, and it's going to have a faucet on a swivel so that we can have the sprayer to go outside of the van just in case if the client wants to take a little quick rinse or a shower. Then it'll have some drawers and upper cabinets. Over here we are going to have a futon style bed that is going to be in a couch mode, kind of where I'm sitting. And then in bed mode, it is going to go all the way into the cabinet a little bit. Now looking into the van from the side door, we have the couch that is going to be continuing on over here. The toilet will be underneath here. The fridge is going to be over there. And inside this floor, we are going to have the water tanks, which we are super excited about because that will maximize a lot of storage and space inside this van.
One thing I really like about this Ford Transit Connect is this space right here. In the passenger van, this is where your feet would go, and this floor wouldn't be here. However, with these cargo vans, they just come with the floor straight. So right in here, I have huge space, and it's enough space for me to remove this flooring and put this tank right here. And actually, this tank is going to be right here, and then this tank right here. Alrighty, we're working on the plumbing today. What I'm actually about to do right now is apply the heating pad. So since these tanks are underneath the floor, you definitely want to make sure the water never freezes. So this is a 12-volt heating pad, temperature regulated. It's going to go right here. So this automatically turns itself on at 45 degrees, turns itself off at 65, so it keeps the water from freezing. So we have these two tanks currently connected in parallel. Right here there's a T, so this is where the pump is going to pull from. I'll show you that in a second. So they're connected right here. The water pulls from the bottom of both tanks. The vents are connected together as well, and then this is going to be the bigger vent that goes in case it gets overfilled, and then this is where it gets filled from. As you can see at the top, we put the gauge for the water sensor to tell us how much we have in our tanks. And then right here is going to be the water pump. That's the water pump, and then the accumulating tank. And then from this way, it's going to come out this way and then go to our kitchen right here. So this is the general setup for right now. We're going to finish the plumbing and then the inlet part, and then also the overfill port. And then insulate everything, put the subfloor back together, and then we can start installing the floor. We have the metal structural parts in so far. Almost ready for the subfloor. Over here you can see the wiring that's come through, coming from the back all over here to the centralized location where all the electronics are going to be. You see the tanks peeking out from over here. These technically are going to be partially visible, even though the passenger and the driver's seat will be almost completely covering that. Over here in the floor, we're going to have an access panel so that you can have access to the pump and the accumulating tank, some wiring, some of the plumbing here. And then on this side, this is a passenger side of the door. This is where we're going to have the water fill and the gauge for filling up the tanks. What do we have here? Right here we have the ceiling fan that's going to be installed right over here in the centralized location. So we want to make a hole that is 14 by 14 to fit this through the ceiling, through the roof. So the way I did that first is to mark off the four corners, 14 inches. I drill through the bottom, and then I'm gonna go on top, put some tape down to mark the lines, and then I'm gonna cut it from the top with the jigsaw. So that's gonna be exciting. Putting some holes in the van today.
All right, just a quick little update. So we finished the plumbing, and that is all underneath here. And then we also cut the hole for the windows. Super exciting. It's gonna look something like this. Da, da, da. So we're gonna have the other window on the other side, as you can kind of see through here. We have the other hole. So now the next step for us is we're gonna start the framing and then install the ceiling fan, the windows, and then flooring.
I don't think I'd be able to fit in the hole.
All right, so it is time to stain the ceiling. So what I like to do is I like to match the flooring and the ceiling, but since the flooring is vinyl, obviously we're not going to put that on the ceiling. So what I got is cedar planking for this for the ceilings. It's the Pacific Knotty cedar planking. It's a 1/4 inch thick, which is great for maximizing ceiling height. Also, it is mold proof and bug proof, so it's really great for a camper van. So the two stains that I will be combining to match the flooring is weathered oak and dark walnut. So I'll show you the color of the flooring and in comparison of the color of the ceiling, and I believe it's a perfect match.
Let's try this out. Wow, it's so nice and firm. It's pretty tight. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That looks good. That is so nice.
Alrighty, the flooring is completed and we are so happy the way how it looked. The details that we have put into this van is by far my favorite part of the flooring. So let's have a look. Thank you so much for watching. As you can tell, this is a 2-part series, so be sure to watch the second part where we reveal the finished build.
Before you do that, please make sure you support us by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Leave a comment in the comment section below because we like hearing feedback from you and answering any questions you might have.
See you on the next video.